Hey everybody, it's Isaiah Thomas, and for today for my recording, I'm going to show you my question that I decided to choose, and that is the one clearly right here, which is 6x squared minus 11x equals negative 13. And for me, the first thing that I need to do, which helps me, is to write it down. So what I did was I first wrote the problem 6x squared minus 11x equals 13. So basically on this problem, we have to land the two-step equation. Because we have negative 13, we have to do the opposite of minus, and that's adding. So if there's a negative 13, there has to become positive 13. And so we put however you want to call it, a plus or a negative, all that, however you want to call it. So we keep the negative 13 on the top. Oh, and keep in mind that basically the whole answer is just basically going to stay the same. Anyway, we put the negative 13 on the top and the positive on the bottom. Now, after we do that step, we have to look at the symbols and we have to check and see if the symbols are both negative or both positive, because at the end that will basically tell us if we are subtracting or adding. And so just looking at this problem, yes, one is negative and one is a positive. And so for me, that automatically means we are subtracting because we have a negative and a positive. And because we have a negative positive 13, just looking at that problem, that just automatically means we subtract. Anyway, sorry. When I do the answers, I need to slow down because I can go a little too fast. I'm going to write something. So I subtract those two, and because the one's negative and the other's a positive, we're going to subtract them, and 13 minus 13 would give me 0. After we got that done, we have to rewrite our problem. I also forgot that we have to move the 13 in the middle and put the 0 at the very end. And so I'm going to rewrite the problem. Sorry about that. Anyway, I'm going to rewrite the problem. 6x squared minus 11x. And instead of doing the equals, we're just going to move 13, negative 13, right here where the equal spot is. And we're going to do equal 0. And if you're wondering how I got the 0, it's because we did a negative 13 and the positive 13, which that automatically means we subtract. And so I got the 0, and you put the 0 at the very end. It's basically just like you flip-flopping. That when I say that basically it stays the same, all you're doing is just shifting basically two numbers in the opposite spot. It's like flip-flopping. So I got the problem written down. 6x squared minus 11x plus 13 equals 0. After we write it, then we're all done. Thank you guys very much for taking your time to watch my video. I hope this helps you, and once again, thank you very much and have a good day.